we got to get into it. Anyway, welcome to the After the Buzzer podcast. We are your hosts right here with us today. Welcome to the podcast where we talk and give you guys an entertaining and interesting view on basketball. Now, speaking of entertaining and interesting views, it was the trade deadline today. Holy crap, bro. I'm at work and I'm just seeing ESPN update, Twitter update, all this updates. Josh, what is the first trade of the day that hit you? What was the first trade of the day that hit you? That, matter of fact, not hit you, hit your phone, man. What was it?
But Sixers get Buddy Hield.
Sixers get Buddy mother.
I was like, oh shit. And then I wanted you to know, every day I wake up, it's a little ritual of mine. I wake up, rub my eyes, stretch, check Twitter, see what I missed, anything sports related, music related, news related, anything like, hey, what's going on? Woj bomb. First thing that popped up on the refresh, Woj bomb. Sixers get Buddy Hield. I said, oh, that's how we starting off the day, huh?
Yeah. It's about time because, he needed to get out about it. Now, I'm not going to say he needed to get up out of there, but Buddy Hield was supposed to go to contenders. He's been late to contenders since he landed in Sacramento.
They also benched him in Indiana recently. He was starting in our lineup, and they moved him to the bench. So I figured that when they moved him to the bench, it was up.
Yeah, they had plans for that boy. They had plans to get him up out of there. And now he's in Philly on a contender. But the contender.
Are they a contender?
Exactly.
You want to talk about that? Actually, no, we already here. We got to talk about the injured Joel. Now, if you watched last week's episode, you saw the breaking news that Joel Embiid has had a torn meniscus. Now, he recently had surgery on the torn meniscus to repair it. He is now, according to Woj and Philadelphia medical team, he is scheduled to miss most likely 6 to 8 games at best. And now the question comes up. Should the Sixers shut him down? And I'm going to say yes. Shut him down. Shut him down for the season. I'm not risking it.
I would shut him down too. I mean, we already knew. The Sixers already knew that the man had a knee problem. I think it was at one point they said his foot. No, I think that was Ben Simmons. I'm sorry. But no, he had a knee problem.
He got a lot of problems. He got that one. The latter got a lot of problems.
Man, I mean, he's a big man. So, of course, a lot of those stuff is going to be pressure on his knee.
I'm talking about Ben Simmons.
You talking about Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I was talking about Ben Simmons with a lot of problems. Joel. Joel came into the league with injuries. That's the thing. Like he had foot injury coming into the league. So
that's what I'm saying. Like I remember him having a foot injury. That, like I said, pressure because of his big body, heavy set, and all that.
Yeah. No. Big man. It's not surprising to have big men have knee issues, foot issues, or even back issues. It's always one of those. But going back to the question if they should shut him down, like I think the answer is yes, and I think you agree with me that they should shut him down. It's just that what's the point? So because if you're Joel, like you missed out on MVP. We're going to talk about that, of course. So now the MVP race is wide open for anybody since he's going to miss the he's going to pass his allotment of mixed games. He'll be over 17 or 18, I think it was.
Yeah, because he'll be out for 3 weeks, right? Correct.
Yeah, that's 68.
My bad.
That's like we're looking at about 2, maybe a month and a half, if not 2. So 6 to 8 weeks. We're halfway through the season. All-Star is next week. And it's just that, what's the point? Like, I mean, Buddy Hield's a great pickup, but do you really want to risk Joel Embiid's leg even more, or doing more damage to his knee, having him rush back to try and make a run, especially when the East got a whole lot better. Like the Knicks are a lot better. The Heat are not going anywhere. Boston still at the top. Milwaukee got a little bit better picking up their trade, picking up Patrick Beverley from y'all. So I'm the Sixers. I'm like, you know what? Let's shut them down. Let's pick up who we need to pick up in a little bit from the waiver, like Spencer Dinwiddie or Kyle Lowry. He's about to pull up. If I already told you about this off mic, and I talked to my homie, shout out my man Mo for watching the show last week.
Shout out to my man Mo. That was him that put that comment, right? Shout out to Mo, man.
Milwaukee. So shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
Is Klay Thompson, since we're also going to talk about the Warriors. He didn't get traded and I think the deadline's over with, so time has passed to do trades. Klay Thompson getting traded. Klay Thompson's not getting a max contract like he originally wanted from anybody. He's going to probably get a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
If the Sixers,
hopefully not the vet minimum, but
it's not. I don't think it's going to be vet. I think he'll get like a 2-year contract, 40 to 50 million, something around there. But if you're the Sixers, Klay Thompson is going to be a free agent. I'll make a move at him.
You know that's not going to happen, right?
I'm just saying, I'm looking at possibilities, if I'm a Sixer fan.
Yeah, but then come on now. We all know Sixer fans are just full of possibilities. Like, come on. It's just possibility and hope, right? They're still hoping that Joel will come back. They're still hoping
that
they can do something.
But what I'm just saying is that the team has looked great this year, like it or not. Like some of the possibilities have come true. Like the team has looked better. Joel was in the poll. Joel was an MVP candidate. What I'm saying is, shut him. Like at then, like I personally am shutting him down. I think the season is done for them.
It is done. There's no coming back from that.
But look, you got stronger on the trade. You got Buddy Hill. Still Tyrese Maxey is going to be a max player. He's going to be a future all-star. And you got that 1-2 combination with him and Joel. Buddy Hill's going to be coming off the bench to give you a bucket. So I'm like, all you really need is probably that third guy if you really want it. And I think that could be Klay Thompson, because I don't really believe who would you rather have, Klay Thompson or Tobias Harris? Be honest.
Of course I'll have Klay, but like, come on now. But like, but think about it. Tobias isn't. Yeah, he's going into his last year of his contract, right? Now, the way that the team is constructed, they don't really need him. He only shows up when he's about to, like you said, when he's in trade rumors or he knows he's not going to be on good in that team anymore. That's, you know what I'm saying? I think he may take a pay cut if he wanted to stay less, but it's really at the end of the day, I think it's up to the team decision. But even though he's going to be a free agent, right?
If they let Tobias walk, is that enough to still sign Klay? I think that's enough, especially if they get like someone cheap like Kyle Lowry.
Leaving though, Klay's not gonna leave. You know,
Klay's not gonna. You're saying Klay's gonna stay with Golden State?
Yes, as long as that man Steph Curry says yes, I don't want that man to leave.
But he's not. Oh, hold up. That's if that okay. This ain't Bob Myers, bro. This is a new manager. This ain't like if that was you would be right if this was Bob Myers still under the behind the wheel. Excuse me. This ain't Bob Myers. This is a new manager who's like, yo, dog. We are really old right now. We already re-signed Draymond.
Right.
I still got Klay. Steph is going to be taken care of for the rest of his life. Or do you really? And Klay doesn't look the best. Am I really going to throw a bag at Klay, knowing that he does not look his best? This is obviously his worst season ever.
I mean, they were saying about him last season. So which one is it? Was last season his worst season, or is it this like how he's playing right now?
I think this might be his worst season, honestly, yo.
Okay, if you want to go based off this season.
This might be his worst season, honestly. And also, Curry's having a great season scoring wise because he's putting the team on his back, averaging like 27 or nearly averaging 27, 28. Because that's the only time, that's the only way they're gonna make the playoffs is Curry's going to have to put the team on his back and pull off a Herculean effort every single game because the team is atrocious. They didn't trade Wiggins.
They won the chip though.
Huh?
He's been doing that since they won the chip though. Like
that's,
you see what they did? They had to do that last year.
That's even worse. Like, where you going to get him some help?
He is not going to get the help as long as he keep them two on the team. As long as Curry don't say, he says, yeah,
I will
get them out of here.
All right.
Then by all means, they're going to be on the team.
I'm keeping Draymond since I re-signed him. I think you need Draymond because he's a defensive anchor and a playmaker. I'm letting Klay walk, and I'm making a move for somebody else. I'm letting Klay walk, bro. I'm sorry. I'm letting Klay walk.
Nasty work, man.
I would have traded him because I don't want to. Especially if I know I'm going to let you walk. I'm trading you to get something back from you. I'm getting players, draft picks, whatever. But now I'm like, yo, I'm letting you walk, bro. I'm keeping Draymond. I think you need Draymond more than you need Klay. You get a playmaker and a defensive anchor and Draymond. I'm sorry.
You're right. From the value standpoint, yes, you are going to say Draymond's more valuable.
And you resigned him.
Doesn't look like, but Draymond doesn't really like. What is Draymond regressing his game? He played the same way since he won the Defensive Player of the Year. The only difference is he just be doing antics. That's the only difference. That's literally the only difference. Klay got injured. He just probably ain't shooting the same. He ain't moving lateral.
But them injuries hurt. But the injuries hurt. You could tell. I mean, respectfully.
Yes.
Klay looks cooked. He looks washed. Respectfully, real shit. Respectfully, and I'm a Klay Thompson fan. Damn, I'm all tangled up. Jeez.
Oh,
but
man,
I'm
changed from last week.
I told you my wire management is crazy, bro. Professor Winkler be ready to fight me, bro, if he sees this.
Mm-hmm.
But if Klay looks cooked, he looks washed. I'm not saying he is cooked and he needs to retire or anything like that. I still think he could give you a couple great good years, but I think the Klay Thompson old is done, bro. Them knee injuries, them knees are fried.
Let me pull up some Klay Thompson stats, man, so we can try to at least get a good decent understanding of what you're trying to portray out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand. Klay has been on a downfall. I'm not gonna lie. He has been on a downfall since that injury, and he's been trying to bounce himself back ever since. But it's not easy for most of the players to try to get back to that routine.
No one said I never said it was easy, but I'm just saying right now, bro, if you're looking for a max contract, you're play is not this. It's not max.
So think about it. That you don't think that could be their advantage in a sense if they happen to sign somebody onto a like, let's say they sign Klay to a minimum, right? Because
Okay.
Klay done made some money in his career. Okay, let's be real. He got his own sneaker deal. He got paid for the Warriors and he got some chips. There, and ladies and gentlemen, they're not. It's not like in the NFL where they'll tell you about their incentives and most of the time, and then when it happens, it happens. In the NBA, they have incentives in their contract as well too. They just don't talk about it that much. And I'm pretty sure there was incentives in that man contract to help him also get paid. So from a paying standpoint, I don't think Klay really gonna be tripping about that. But what I'm saying is could be an advantage for the Warriors in a sense. Now, what I'm saying is now if they pay Klay less, right? They pay Klay less. They still keep him on the team. You don't think that brings up a whole gap to actually sign like somebody that's really going to help them? That they can afford?
Can I offer a person right now that's going to be a free agent this year?
Who?
That you could sign? Paul George.
Paul George. I ain't gonna lie.
Paul George.
They said Paul George is linked to the Sixers right now. That's if he doesn't sign to that qualifying offer.
I didn't hear about the Sixers, bro. I heard only Clippers and possibly Warriors.
They said the Sixers are gonna try to make a push for him if he doesn't sign.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, dog, you're the Warriors. Like, you trying to get back to winning because you know the West ain't. LeBron is still gonna be LeBron. The Clippers look better, or even more better, I'll say. Denver not going nowhere. OKC has arrived. Minnesota's arrived. Like, the West is getting tougher. Sacramento is going to be coming. It's still here.
I mean, y'all saw it. It was a 4-way tie for the first seed.
Yeah, and New Orleans is not Zion. If Zion stays in shape, New Orleans is going to be a threat.
Man, after what they did last night to them Clippers, I'm scared.
Yeah, that means Mo is a big Clipper fan, right? We were just talking about that. Like, why they seem like they got personal beef with the Clippers, the Pelicans.
Because I think they low-key do got personal beef with them because they said the last time Zion said in his post-game interview, he was like, the last time we had played them, they had
are these Klay stats right here?
Yes, these are, ladies and gentlemen, these are Klay stats. All right, this is what he's averaging throughout the year: 17 points, 2.3 rebounds. I'm sorry, 2.3 assists. Where's the rebounds at?
38% from the 3-point line, 41% from the 42 if you want to round it up from the field. He's played better versus what we saw earlier in the season, but I'm still saying in general, it's like, yo, dog.
All right, so let's look at his last couple games. All right, look, that's
the Chicago game was his best when we had 30. Okay, 30, 21, 9, 24, 16, 24. There are inconsistencies.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, that 9 right there against the Memphis Grizzlies, that is
come on, bro.
Come on, that is a problem. But look at the numbers after that: 24 against the Hawks.
16 against I'm not like you saying that. I'm saying Klay is trash. I'm not saying Klay's
not trash.
I'm just saying if you're the Warriors and you want to get back to winning, I'll rather let Klay walk and try to make a play for, especially if Paul George is a free agent.
Look, this is what he's doing in February. Look, 14, 10, 8,
no. Let's look at
that was in February.
February. The average.
All right, I get it.
You're looking at the game. I'm looking at the average, 12.
Forget the average for a second. The month not even done. It's only 4 days. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 games into February.
We got time. We got time for February. But if he plays in February, he plays great in February. Okay, but is he still worthy of the max? I think that's what
he averaged 20 in January, and then he averaged 18 in December, and then this is a group play. So this is what
15, 17. So he's improved. All right, I'll take a little back. He's improved. He's steadily improved. But it's still like, it's just like something's missing, bro. You know something's missing. Something's wrong.
I mean, yes, obviously.
Like, is it a slump? Wrong. Is it a long slump? Are we seeing a long slump that he could probably shoot his way out of it? Or is it like physically and health-wise? Like I said, the legs look cooked. Or maybe he needs a new change of scenery. Maybe he does need a change of scenery. Yo, maybe he feels some type of way that Golden State didn't offer him the max and try to get him for cheap versus Klay and Steph. I'm not Klay, Draymond and Steph. Because he's one of the 3. He's the founder 3. And they probably I think that honestly, I'm shooting from the hip here. I think that could be it. I think that Golden State offer him trying to give him a cheap deal, try to get me to stay. I can feel something. I think I think that could be it. I honestly
should you feel that way when you made that much money I mean, not that made that much money, but like when you won that many chips with the team, shouldn't money?
Hell no.
But would your money even count at that point? Because you won with the damn
No,
team.
I don't care. Pay me what I owe. Pay me what I owe. Pay me what well, I believe I owe.
Okay,
Pay me
I'm
what, like, dog, I don't care. If you want 5 titles, right, and now I want 300 million, but hey, we're gonna give you 250 million. No, nigga, give me 300 million. The fuck? No. I made up these numbers, chat. Like, no.
You are right.
Like, if you won 5, if you won that, I won. Well, they won 4 titles. I won 4 titles, right?
Yes.
I'm a part of the standard of the squad. Help build the culture of the squad. And you trying to get me for cheap? No, you took care of Steph. All right, obviously that's Steph. You took care of Draymond. Oh, got it. What about me?
I mean, both of them won awards. I don't know what Clay won. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even trying to, like, that's the thing. I don't want to weigh him out like this too much, and we gotta move on.
That's why I feel like. Does it feel like Clay's like digressed to the third guy? Even though he said he should be the second. He's the second option. I think.
I'm gonna say he always kind of been the second.
But it feels like he's the third guy, second option, but feels like the third guy.
But even if he does feel like the third guy, that shouldn't be a freaking problem for him.
But yeah, it is. If I'm the second option, I should be getting paid like the second option. I should be getting paid like not as much as Steph, but like around there.
You know what? This is why I'm agree with you, right? Because I'm not gonna lie. Because when you were saying that point, I'm like, you know what? Because if they're gonna pay Jaylen Brown and all he did was just make a damn NBA Finals, if they're gonna pay him $300 million,
thank you. That's my point.
Well, you know what?
Jaylen Brown got more than Steph. Clay got more than Clay. Like, hold up, bro. Jaylen Brown not better than Jason Tatum. We all know that. He the second option, obviously, on the team. He getting paid like a second option.
Yeah, but he getting paid like a second option. But don't forget, JT still got to get paid this summer too. So he might just go one up on what's his name.
That's gonna be interesting to see what this free agency is gonna do. They're gonna pay JT that money.
I mean, if they win the chip, if they win the chip, then by all means, because they don't got to win, they don't got to do nothing else after that. Think about it. You could pay the players, and then you just basically fill the roster spots.
Drew Holiday gonna be looking for a payday too.
From who? He was just talking about retirement the other day. What do you mean looking for a payday?
They say he a free agent. Check the site. He a free agent.
Man, look, I'm telling you right now, if the Celtics win this year,
how many times do we say that? How many times? How old is Drew Holiday, by the way?
Drew Holiday, like, probably touching like his
late 30s, 35, 36.
Shit, we about to find out right now. Yeah, but at least they didn't like the difference with them and Drew Holiday is that he probably just didn't say, they said it like multiple times and still didn't like stand on it. They wasn't standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Now he's trying to stand on business. They stand on business.
Basketball players don't usually stand on business on retirement when they keep playing because you could continue to get the check.
Where's his age at?
Google it. Just type in
33.
Google. Oh, 33?
Yeah.
He good. He ain't retiring.
So I don't know why. But hey, I'm just going based off what that man said. He ain't
waiting. He won't wait for no check, bro. He ain't walking away for no check. He 33. I'm thinking he like 35. I'm like up there like 37, like late 30s, bro. He's still in his young 30s, bro. Like he's still in his prime. He's still in his prime, arguably.
So, yes, Drew Holiday is a great catalyst to have on that team. Not even gonna lie. But real quick, right? Since we are talking about more trades and like teams and fits and all that, right? We're gonna have to really talk about the way that these teams, whether they actually upgraded or they really downgraded within these trades.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Yo, you want to start with the winners and losers of the day?
Yes, sir.
The Knicks going to the finals.
We go to the finals, baby.
Hold up. Let me look here. The Knicks are going to the finals, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Burke, Armin off the bench. Bogdanovich starting, bro. Go look up Bogdanovich highlights. Go look up Bogdanovich stats, bro. Look at me. Look at me, bro. The Knicks are going to the finals. The only threat is Boston, and we know we can beat Boston, bro. We go ball for ball with Boston, bro. Point guard Jalen Brunson leading the way, bro. Mm-hmm. Julius Randle gonna be back. OG Anunoby right there with him, bro. Let's go. The Knicks going to the finals. We done. The East is wide open, fam.
It really is. No, for real.
We not scared of Cleveland, bro.
Nope.
Not scared
what is Cleveland to us? Got them up out of there last year.
The lights too bright for them.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks are bleeding hard. Mm-hmm. Doc Rivers shouldn't be called a doctor no more, fam. He don't heal people. A doctor should be healing people, dog. I'm calling that man Glenn Rivers From now on, he's known as Glenn Rivers to me. Dr. Dre should be called Dr. Dre because he healed people with his music. Julius Erving, hold up. Julius Erving was called Julius Erving because he was a doctor. They called him Dr. J because he healed people with his basketball skills. Who has Doc Rivers healed? Who is Doc Rivers healed, bro? He is going. I'm calling him Glenn Rivers from now on, bro.
Glenn? Damn.
I'm calling him Glenn Rivers. He is head coach Glenn Rivers. The Bucks are bleeding, bro. I'm not afraid of Jimmy Butler or Miami. I'm not afraid of Tyrese Halliburton and Indiana Pacers, bro. I ain't afraid of the Sixers without Joel Embiid, bro. He's done. He's done. Look at me. Torn meniscus. Torn meniscus. He's done. It's over for the Sixers season, bro. We'll see next year. The Knicks are going to the finals. This is our year.
And I swear, yo, I kid you not. Yo, New York Knicks franchise. I'm telling you right now, I will personally go up to the office. I will have a sit down with James Dolan himself. And I'm going to talk to him about what the fuck did you do to fuck this shit up if you end up losing? I'm dead ass too.
Yo, dog.
Because like,
give Leon Rose his flowers, bro. Give Leon Rose his flowers, bro. My man was working the phone today, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Bogdan, you know how many teams was trying to fight for that man throughout the last year and this year? They have how many teams he was linked to?
Best part is our Sixers friends are fucking going crazy because they wanted Bogdanovich. And they was like, yo, dog, how the hell do you get the Knicks get Bogdanovich? And we only gave up two second rounders, bro.
And one player. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my boy QG, my boy Quentin Grimes, man. Yo,
he was the only good one that was lost. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, good luck to him out in Detroit, but yo, New York, stand up, no, yo, oh my god.
Yo, we here, bro.
In the city, bro.
We going to the finals. We no longer a competitor. We a contender.
You feel me? And
we're a contender.
Let me try to pull this up for the people since we talking about this trade right now. You know what I mean? Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. Right here. Oh my god, this shit happened at 11:24 a.m. All right. Let me get the people to see. So you can know. Because I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie, Josh. You just got me really excited. Share the screen? Yeah, I'm about to share right now. Is this it? Yeah. Here we go. Look at that right there. What does that say, baby? 11:24 a.m. The New York Knicks have completed a larger deal with the Detroit Pistons, landing Bojan Bogdanović and Alex Burks for Quentin Grimes, Malachi Flynn. Evan Fournier got that 3 years, $70 million, finally up off the bench.
Get that bum Evan Fournier out of here, bro.
Get him out of here, bro, because that pissed me off. And Ryan Archidiakin also, we're going to have to bring up the Nova boys. I'm sorry, you wasn't really a Nova boy like that. You was just Nova. You was just a Nova.
Just Nova.
You wasn't a Nova boy. You
was just Nova.
You feel me? I'm sorry, dog. This is your second stint on the Knicks. You had it when you was by yourself and you ain't doing much. You was with your boys and you still ain't do nothing, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta go, bro.
You're not
two first.
No, you just a Nova.
No, but for real though, because he really wasn't doing nothing. Like, I was really mad. I'm like, yo, you came back. We brought you with the Nova boys. You thought you would do something. Anyway, that's not the point. We talking about positivity right now. Positivity, right? Speaking of positivity, two firsts. Calm down.
Dog, two second rounders.
Future second round picks. I'm sorry. I'm so damn excited.
We still got 8 first rounders, man.
Bro.
8 first rounders are still in the back pocket.
We going big this summer.
Dog,
we going big this summer.
Free agency or the trade is about to go crazy next year, bro. We getting a superstar.
We have
to. If Julius does not come back and start stepping up, dog, it might be time. Because the Knicks got depth. The Knicks got depth, bro. The Knicks got depth. The Knicks got depth, bro. We got identity. We got a culture. We're defensive minded. We not scared, bro. We here.
Especially, hey, Tibbs, don't be running my dudes into the ground, yo. I mean, don't be running our dudes into the ground.
Clip that last segment when I said, bro, we going to the finals, bro. We not scared of Boston. We not scared of Milwaukee. We not scared of Philly. We not scared of Miami or Indiana or even Cleveland, bro. We beat Cleveland last year. The lights are too bright, and the lights gonna be too bright again. We stand on business. New York, stand up, bro.
Miami, we coming for you, dog. I don't give a what you on this year. We are coming for you. Okay, my boy Drew, it's over for you. My boy, what was his name? Bogdanović. It's over for you.
Yeah.
You feel me? JB, you already know he said it publicly on to Mike Wilbon, yo. It's over for you, dog. It's over for you, Pat Riley. Yeah, this is your fault. This is your fault. It's about to be your fault this summer. I can't wait. Not this summer, this playoffs, and I can't freaking wait, man. I can't wait. But yeah, that's the probably the out of, I think that probably is the biggest winner today. Don't you agree?
Yeah. I would say the Knicks are my biggest winners. I did not expect them. If I had to go to second place to give it a second winner, I'm giving it definitely to the Thunder, Gordon Hayward, bro, out of nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm giving it to
you know I'm a big wrestling fan, bro. That was like an RKO out of nowhere, bro. I ain't see that coming at all, fam. Gordon Hayward to the Thunder, bro.
Let's see if I can find that one too. I gotta pull that one up.
You talking about a spot up shooter, somebody can help finish the game for them, bro?
But you know what the crazy part is, Josh, that you're not really like thoroughly really like getting from all this. Like, bro, they traded with the Hornets, and not only did they just trade with the Hornets, bro, they got Trey Mann. If you don't know who Trey Mann is a developing dog. Like when I tell you he's about to go crazy with LaMelo and what's his name, Brandon Miller. And then you got Miles Bridges. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I was legit thinking that. I legit thought the Hornets were not going to do anything and just be a suckers team. It may not happen this year, but in the next coming year, the Hornets might be going to be a problem. Oh, I got it.
All right, there we go. All right, do you see it? Okay, the Oklahoma City Thunder are finalizing a trade to acquire Charlotte Hornets Gordon Hayward for guard Trey Mann. Trey Mann is my guy. I'm telling you, Trey Mann is the dog. He's a baller. He's like that, right? And forward Davis Bertans. Now, it's crazy because Bertans, I didn't even really see him play that much. I don't know what's going to happen. They need to put him on a contender for real because he can't be just switching back and forth to these teams unless he got something medically going on. But, you see it. And since we are looking at it, so people can get more of a little
the
detail.
Toronto Raptors is the middle of the road. Me, I don't know what they doing in Toronto, bro. They doing. I guess they having a fire sale. Masai Ujiri is like, yo, dog, I'm about to clock out.
So this was the Toronto Raptors deal. I was trying to. The thing is, with Ochai Agbaji, he's really good. He's a really good. I think they needed that for in terms of the bigs for their team. They definitely needed that.
I mean, Kelly Olynyk had a couple nice moments. Like I ain't say he ain't no scrub. I mean, he ain't nothing to be shocked that he ain't jaw dropping.
Yeah, you're right. It ain't jaw dropping, but hey, at least it's something. You know what I'm saying? Another one right here. The Dallas Mavericks are close to a deal with Daniel Gafford from the Washington Wizards in exchange for Rashard Holmes. That's crazy. I didn't even know Rashard Holmes was still on the damn Mavericks. I didn't really see him play like that. And draft compensation. So we're gonna see how that goes. We don't know if that's first, second round, or we don't know how that's
since we talked about the winners. We might also. I do like the Nets one. I did like that one. Thaddeus Young, the Dennis Schroeder was a good pickup for the Nets. So,
oh man, I mean,
especially now that Spencer Dinwiddie is on the waivers now. Yo, somebody gonna pick him up. He could go to a contender.
But where do you see? They had him linked to the Lakers. They had him linked to the what else?
I'm glad the good
Sixers.
Sixers. I think Sixers gonna make a play for Kyle Lowry because he said he wants to finish his career because he's a Philly native. So
yeah, but remember that 1-day contract in Toronto.
True. Well, I mean, I think that's like after he finishes his playing career. Like I think he wants to finish his playing career in Philly, but when he'll retire, it'll be like that. He'll do that 1-day contract jump with Toronto because it meant so much. He might actually get a statue in Toronto when I think about it. So
he should. I mean, hey, he helped bring a chip. I mean, it's supposed to be DeMar's statue, but they got rid of him.
Or Vince Carter's, but
dang, that's even.
Dang,
that's crazy. But
the Dennis Schroeder that young trade, dope. I like that. Spencer Dinwiddie, like you mentioned, could go to the Lakers. Philly might be eyeing them too, so it could be because they traded Jaden Springer to the Boston Celtics. And me, I work for the I work for the G League. I work for the G League team, so I know what Jaden Springer about. But
damn, I didn't even think about that. Damn.
So a lot of Sixers fans, especially during this day, outside of like 11 a.m., they was all like, "Yo, what the hell are we doing? What the hell is Daryl Morey doing with the trades, bro?"
Dang.
But actually, no, leave it right there. Leave it right there for the Patrick Beverley because we got to talk about that too. So Patrick Beverley officially now is headed to Milwaukee to play with Dame and Giannis and get coached under Glenn Rivers.
Mr. Glenn Rivers.
I'm only gonna do it for this episode because I've already said it. But
we address him as Glenn.
We address him as Glenn, but we get coached under Glenn Rivers. But that's a good pickup for the Buck. Patrick Beverley, defensive minded. Their defense is atrocious. I think they're like ranked 19th in defense. It's bad for them. Mm-hmm. They definitely need help.
Damn,
Patrick Beverly. They need Patrick.
yeah.
They need Patrick Beverly on the Bucks, bro. They need him bad. They need defense, bro.
They need defense, but they gonna need more than just that because you got to understand they got to get that from there. Like Giannis, yeah, that's cool. He can like probably fill it between the wings in a big position, but like
Pat coming off the bench. I know what you thought. I know what you about to say. They need to get it from their lineups.
Yeah, they need to get it from like their guards more than anything else. Their bigs, I'm not worried about. I'm not even worried about the wings either, because you could stretch Bobby Portis to like maybe like the 4 and maybe the 3 if you really wanted to. You could put Giannis at the 3, Bobby at the 4, maybe Brooklyn at the 5. That's a big ass lineup. But either way, that's enough defense right there. You put what's it called? Maybe at the but then Chris Middleton. But either way, right? They're trying to improve defensively. And I think this is a big step for them, especially for the guard spot, because Millie Beasley, hell no.
Yeah.
Who else is on there? Who else is Chris Middleton? Respect to you, my man. I know you're still trying to like recover from your injury. No.
Well, they were terrible defensively even when Adrian Griffin was there.
I know, but it was like, hey, but you still went 30 and 13. Something.
I mean,
something.
I think it was a better offensive team with Adrian Griffin than anywhere with Doc, honestly.
I mean, because Doc keep trying to implement this Boston system on every single team, and it's not working because he's not in Boston.
It's not that he's not in Boston. You don't got KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Rajon Rondo. That's probably why it's not working.
Stop putting those in. Why are you trying to implement that system?
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? He can't make adjustments, bro.
But you got it. But it's because he keep making that stupid
it's like
system.
It's like a rapper who only got one style. They can't do nothing else
because it's that system. Josh,
it's like the baby. It's like the baby. I got one style. That's it.
If I had a formula to get $1 million every single time, right, I'm gonna continue that formula, right? And let's say I do that formula in this country, bet, right? They ship my ass to a whole nother country. I'm gonna take that same formula I use in America to try to get me some more money over there, but it ain't working because you know why? These are 2 different countries. Just like Boston and the Clippers and the Sixers were all different teams that he cannot coach or make adjustments for.
You got it.
Boston, the Clippers and the Sixers.
I think the Sixers probably was the closest to his system from Boston, honestly, because you had Joel Embiid.
But then,
Now, I'm gonna say that's all I say. I felt like it was the closest to that system. It wasn't going to work, and it wasn't going to work in LA, even when he had Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DJ. It wasn't going to work.
Like he was there because you know what it is. I feel like ever since I heard that Paul George comment about what he said about Glenn Rivers' system.
What did he say?
He was saying that he was trying to use me like Ray Allen, and I'm like, you can't do that with all these players.
Paul's not a spot up shooter like that, bro. He's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like
shooter.
But even not cutting off the screens and doing all that, he could do it. But that's not his type of style of play.
Paul's a playmaker. Paul's a playmaker
and a great defensive anchor too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The only person that was close to why, and it's crazy
because they had JJ Redick too. It was when they had JJ Redick and Jimmy Butler.
But not even he wasn't coaching them then. He was not coaching them. That was what's his name?
He ain't come in after that.
It was after the.
Okay. I thought he was there when JJ was still there. Oh, you're right.
Remember, because he was still coaching them in the bubble.
You're right.
He was still coaching them in the bubble. I'm saying when Danny Green was on the team, that was the closest they'll probably ever get to somebody filling that Ray Allen position. I kid you not. That was the closest they will probably ever have because Danny Green fits that man's style of play and everything else. Once you got that in there, I'm not even gonna lie. Even if you would have thrown Buddy Hield, let's say he was still the coach, you would have thrown for the Sixers, right? Throw Buddy Hield into that system. He's gonna thrive. You already got Joel Embiid as the big, right? That's your technical KG. And then who's your prolific scorer? You're going to get that in Tyrese Maxey. So all you needed was your shooter. Well, now let's translate that into the Bucks, right? Let's say your shooter is probably going to be...
Your big man, your KG would be Giannis then.
Exactly.
And your prolific Dame.
All right, then. So who's you going to now... Where's your scorer?
Oh, that's the thing. Your shooter and your scorer is Dame. So
exactly. You can't have that in both. So it's either... Middleton gonna have to be the sharp shooting dude.
Well, who's the Rondo then? Because Rondo was also the key piece to that team.
Oh, but there's a clear cut playmaker.
That's the thing. Rondo was the unsung dude. Even though because when we talk about, I'm sorry to veer off. When we talk about that Celtics championship squad, everybody just mentioned Pierce, KG, and Allen. When Rondo was one of the unsung hero because he was the playmaker.
I
He was
mean,
the
yeah,
distributor.
he really was, and he got him right in their spots. He was the general for that team, the
Yeah.
young general for that team, because that was
point
for the whole
guard.
bunch of vets.
One of the
Yeah,
last, like, even though he's not in the league no more. Ronald's not in the league. Correct me if I'm wrong.
no, he
No, I'm
not.
about to say. So Chris Paul's like the last pure-blooded point guard.
Yeah, literally.
Let's talk about the losers of the trade day. Obviously the Lakers come to mind. I think it's two losers: the Lakers and the Warriors.
Yeah, the Lakers.
Where you want to start? You want to start with the Warriors or the Lakers? So you want to start with?
I ain't gonna lie, I'll start with the Hawks.
Oh shoot, I even forgot that DeJounte Murray didn't get
traded
traded
because, like,
I ain't even peeped the Hawks. Oh, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna be quiet.
Because, like, yo, do you understand how many deals been coming out for this man and saying that they're gonna try to do something for him? They've been trying to get this man dealt since the day he stepped foot in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We knew. I mean, we don't get it wrong. I feel like me included, like myself, as like, you know, with amongst the. I guess I'm not a fan of Atlanta, but as a fan of the NBA, I had, like, you know, some type of like optimism for Atlanta to, like, for this to work. It was weird. Two guards. You know, you would have thought you, like, put what's his name at the two, maybe give him more of a scoring prowess, but that shit didn't work at all. So now it's like, all right, get him traded. But there's nobody that wants to trade for DeJounte Murray, right?
I thought the Lakers were one of the top people to trade.
Nah, because you know what it is? It's a whole bunch of rumors and a whole bunch of, like, talks. Maybe there was some of them were halted.
So
like, prime example, the Pelicans one was halted. They were going to make a trade. The Pelicans and the Atlanta Hawks were going to make a trade for DeJounte Murray.
So I want to ask a question. So is it that the Hawks are not willing to trade with nobody, or is it like it's just rumors that people are thinking about trading and don't do it?
I feel like the Hawks are in a position where they want to get more draft compensation to fit more players around Trae Young, because it doesn't seem like anybody they're getting right now. I honestly
think Trae Young might be on the trade market soon, because I don't think he wants to be in Atlanta.
But he's the best player in Atlanta.
That don't mean I want to stay here. If y'all
can't help me. He's the best player. They haven't been surrounding a good team around him like that for real.
So if I'm the best player, you can't, like, this goes back something to the LeBron thing, but he was in Cleveland. I'm the best player, but y'all can't surround me with nothing. And I'm working with chips. I got to turn these dudes into playoff contenders. Like, I don't want to be here.
So where do you think he's gonna go? Huh? Where do you think he could possibly? If Trae, I'm not even trying to change.
If you give me a make believe situation where to put Trae Young, I think Trae Young personality fits New York, honestly. But I don't want to get rid of JB. I'm good with Brunson. But if you ask me a team that could really use Trae Young, and you compare him up with a superstar, a potential superstar, I think that's San Antonio Wemby.
Okay.
You got Trae at the 1. Wemby played the 4 and the 5. Wemby can stretch. Trae can drive. Trae can shoot. Wemby can be inside. I mean, if you ask me, I think it's San Antonio. If he picks a destination, he'll probably want to go somebody. Maybe he could also be somewhere in a big market. Atlanta's somewhat like a medium-sized market. You know, it's a big place, but it's medium size. It's not like New York or Miami or whatever. But pair him up with Wemby in San Antonio. Greg Popovich is still there. That's a contender. Get some pieces. That's contender. They playoff contended. If San Antonio gets Trae Young, they a playoff contender. If you get pieces around both of them, they turn into an actual contender.
What about Toronto?
I don't know what Toronto was doing. That's the thing. I don't know what a picture that they're trying to paint right now in Toronto.
I mean, think about it. They got RJ.
Oh yeah,
Scotty Barnes.
But RJ's better at the 1 than he is the 2.
I know you just didn't say that. I know you just did not just say RJ is better at the 1.
But that's the thing. But is RJ really better at the 2?
Hell no! He ain't better at the 2. He better at the 3. He better stay his ass at the 3. But I'm not even a Knicks man with him no more. He's not even a Knicks no more.
I think when you look at the RJ Barrett thing, I think he's so ball heavy. That's why it didn't work in New York, because they had Brunson and Randall.
They was putting the ball in his hands because they wanted him to develop to be that dude. He couldn't be that dude because that's not his game. I mean, technically in high school and in college a little bit it was his game, but in the NBA that ain't his game.
I don't know what
he don't got the bag like that to be trying to. He's strong. Don't get it wrong. He's strong, but he ain't got the bag like that to try to be a prolific scorer.
He don't got that. He don't. It's so weird.
Not even a distributor. Not even a playmaker like that.
He's not.
He got playmaking skills.
I feel like, but he's so ball heavy. That's why it's weird. That's why I don't think Trae Young's not best fit for that. Trae ball heavy. You're going to put 2 ball heavy people on the same team. That's not going to work at all.
I mean, Scotty Barnes. I mean, that would have worked. It was just a thought. That's what I'm just saying, because
I honestly think San Antonio is the best fit for him right now. I think Trae needs a big man. Trae needs a big man to succeed.
That is true because when he's with Capella, that man works wonders. Same thing with
Exactly.
Owakongu, works
I
wonders.
think
So,
he needs a big man. I think we trying to pair him up with like a forward or a two. I'm like, dog, I think he really needs a big man. I think he needs like a 4 or 5 dude that he could like really play with. And I think that's where he's at his best.
but that's the thing too. You don't even want to like throw him in like San Antonio because Wemby said he comfortable enough playing the one.
Man, screw that, bro. When we gonna be playing whatever? When we gonna play whatever position Greg Popovich tell him?
That is true though. But hey, look, he only got 5 years to tell him that. I mean, now 4. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he only got 4. He only got 4 seasons to tell him that for real. And then Wemby still got the rest of his NBA career to look after.
True. So that was you talk about Atlanta. I'm gonna go with the Lakers and Warriors. Honestly,
oh yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
I gotta hear this.
The Warriors, dog. I don't know. I said they should have been traded Klay Thompson. They didn't do it. They didn't trade Wiggins, which I was even more shocked. So you still got the squad that you got. I don't know what their plan is going into free agency because
I don't know either.
I just they are very old. Chris Paul was a tradable asset, but nobody wants him, so you gotta stick with him. I don't know what you do. I really don't know what you do if you're the Warriors. So I think you're gonna lose more than you lose. You're gonna lose more come free agency because I still believe Klay's gonna walk. Wiggins is all over the place. He's not looking the same.
I ain't gonna lie. If you get Wiggins up out of there, and like I said, you could pay Klay. You get Wiggins out of there, pay Klay, get the player that you want, but pay Klay like what he's worth at the same time, but what you can afford.
They have to pay him it's like pay him what he's worth. I don't think they think that. I don't think they think it.
But like think about it. Like
unless if they keep Klay, that's the appease Curry, bro. That's the appease Curry. But and also if you keep Klay, you miss out on the chance of getting Paul George. So come on, Paul George, Klay Thompson. Who would you rather have? Paul George, Klay Thompson. Who would you rather have? Excuse me.
I'll tell you on everything right now. Paul George ain't leaving. For what? You gonna tell me that man just went through all that turmoil with the Clippers just to leave?
You're right.
He ain't leaving.
Well, it depends on who the bag. The bag speaks louder than words.
What's James Harden contract? He got what, 2 years?
And James Harden looking to re-up too.
It's gonna be an interesting summer.
You can't pay everybody. You pay Kawhi. Who's left? Russ is good. Russ is not leaving. I think Russ is gonna finish career in LA. Honestly,
he should. Now that the man's saying I love to play basketball again. He's
because he's fit. He's better. His role. He's fit his role now. He knows I'm better to come off the bench. Like I'm better for that role than anybody. But for Klay, it's like, yo, dog. Like, well, for not for the Clippers anyway. Who do you like? You got to pay James. And you got to pay Paul George. James, James looking for more money. He's always gonna look for more money. Paul George wants the money.
Yeah.
So somebody gonna have to give. Somebody gonna
take a pay cut.
Yeah, somebody.
I think it might be Paul George. Kawhi already got paid.
I mean, yeah, but obviously he was the franchise dude, so
he's gonna have to get to either him. James not taking another pay cut.
You're not.
It's gonna have to be Paul George. If they want to keep that team together,
Paul George will have to say. I agree that Paul George will have to take the pay cut, and Paul George doesn't want to take the pay cut. He's leaving, and that's what I'm saying. The Warriors can offer him the bag, and the Warriors get that off, or get him that position.
Or he might just take his his black ass to Philly, because like I said, Philly is linked to him. They have their big ass eyes right now on Paul George and the LA Clippers. Philly is
Paul George and Philly makes them easily favorites to win a chip. Easily.
But you know how nasty that team is going to be? And shout out to Philly if y'all do pull this off somehow.
Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Buddy Hill off the bench wouldn't beat him. Oh my God.
That's killer.
Oh God. Defender, and you get a defender in oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie, that puts us out. I gotta put that. We have to get a star at that point. Woo. We would have to get a star at that point. Because sheesh. Like, yo, for real.
I didn't know Boston could beat that team.
You know what I'm saying? Paul, think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Buddy Hield coming off the bench, right? We don't even know about Tobias Harris yet, so that could be. Oh my God. Yo, I'm just throwing this out there. It's just because the thought came to my brain. And I know it'll never happen. Andrew Wiggins for Tobias Harris?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do I get Tobias Harris going to the Warriors?
Do I get picks? Do I get picks? Who gets picks?
Well, all right, let's be real, right? Because it's not gonna happen, right? In terms of like the contracts and stuff like that. Because look, Tobias gonna be a free agent. We don't even know what Wiggins' contract is gonna be like.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull that up actually. But if it was a trade scenario, I would do it. I would do it because I just think that having Andrew Wiggins on that team, he don't got to be the prolific number 3 on that team either.
Yep.
Because you got Buddy Hield could potentially be in the 3 even coming off the bench. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And you could probably end up even starting him some games. That's a small ass backcourt, but you know, it would work. I think it would work. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull up Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggs, not Andre Wiggins, damn it. I don't even know who Andre Wiggins is. Who is Andre? All right, contract. There we go. Look here. Oh man. This man's making a lot of money. Oh man, this man's making a lot of money. I'm not even gonna lie.
You talking about Wiggins?
Yeah. Oh man, this man not gonna be a unrestricted free agent until like 2027.
Yeah.
That's kind of max. Share the go ahead. Share the screen. Oh wait. Not yet. Hold up. Hold on. There we go. Look at that right there.
Woo!
That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot of money. Now he has a player option going into his 26-27, season to opt into that money. If he opts in, he can't be traded, just like Miles Bridges. Right now, if you didn't know about the Miles Bridges thing, he can veto a trade because he signed his qualifying offer. So that takes him off the table from really him ever being traded. Right, within like up to like the trade deadline.
That's that player option. I'm just looking at it now too.
Exactly. So if he
That's
signs
like
this player
option,
option,
it's almost like a John Wall contract.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, like, yo, this is a lot of money. So if they get that money up out of there, they give that money to KLAY. I'm just saying, like, yo, it could work.
It could work. Yes. When you say it like that, yes, it could work.
It could work. But if we had to put it into Josh's scenario, right? KLAY could probably, like,
head out.
He might just get up out of there. Because let me pull up KLAY Thompson.
I'm like, hey, get up out of there. Yo, test the water. See where you want it. It ain't a harm to test free agency to see how bad people want you. See if you to catch.
My man's not gonna be an unrestricted free agent until this year. Okay, my man is making right now $43,291,440.
Mm-hmm.
I said it right this time, ladies and gentlemen. I did my math. But look at that, man. Like it's just like I think they're willing to give that. If they're gonna pay Andrew Wiggins damn near like what $13 million less. I mean $13 million more.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Like by all means, you could give that contract to KLAY. You know what I'm saying?
You could.
I'm sorry, not more. $13 million less. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, come on now. Like that. Look at that. But KLAY will be 34.
That's the only thing.
He will be 34. So I give him that.
Like now we talk. This is like early 30s. Now you're going into like your late 30s, 35. That's when you start your late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So, like it could, but it just got to wait and see. But did we talk about the Warriors? Did we talk about the Lakers? No, we didn't talk about the Lakers.
No, we didn't go into it. We didn't go into the Lakers.
All right,
but I do got something to say about the Lakers before you happen to go into your spiel. Right.
All right. I'm not going to be doing much. I'm just season.
It just sounds like you're disappointed in them.
I actually am. I expected some kind of move because I know Lakers fans. They was like, "Yo, dog, we ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do nothing."
Remember Braun tweet? When he was like, "Yeah, put
the hourglass,
yeah,
like nothing." I guess that meant nothing. I guess time's up. Yep, time's up.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, yo, somebody got traded on February. The last year's deadline was February 9th. Somebody got traded the next day, but that was one team. You never know what could happen, right? But this is what I was gonna say, right? Because I did speak to a Lakers fan yesterday, right? And shout out to my guy Duke. You know, that's my man.
Duke.
You feel me? And he was telling me, yo, he was like, because he was going in on me about how the Knicks, lost to the Lakers, yada, 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 right? So he would say, one, we got to get rid of fucking, what's his name? Gabe Vincent,
Yeah,
right? Got to get
he's
rid of
been
Gabe
playing.
Vincent. His
He's played
contract got to
terrible.
go.
He's
You know what I'm
played
saying?
terrible this season.
But his huge thing right now is as long as the players can like just step up a little bit, he feel like that win in Boston they got, that's what their ball officially started rolling. Because now it's like, okay, the team could play. They just haven't played to their freaking talent and their ability. You know what I'm saying? They needed more continuity with the time and playing with each other. Remember, these players that are on the team right now just got on the team about a year ago. Literally from this trade deadline, they just got on the team. So it's not like they developed and they happen to go into the playoffs and then, they went really far.
They go into the playoffs, they getting smoked in my eyes.
This year, yeah, because now people are going to figure him out. They got lucky going into the first round, going against the Grizzlies. They had a dogfight against the Warriors in the second round because they was just happy to be the better team. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little collapse.
And then they got
Warriors.
Smacked around by Denver. There was nothing they could do. Nothing.
That was ridiculous. And that's the thing about it too, because my man's he had told me, he was like, "Yo, Jared Vanderbilt is out. That's the anchor of our defense. As much as it is AD, it's Jared Vanderbilt. If we don't get him back, we might still be in the same boat that we in right now." And like I told him, I'm like, "Yo, you're gonna have to fight your way into the playoffs.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to fight your way into the playoffs. Let's bring up the standings."
But also, look, you could bring it up, but I just feel like the Lakers did not make any moves. I was really shocked. Not
you expected
one.
A lot of people to get moved. You expected Rudy to get moved.
I expected Rudy. I expected maybe D'Lo, Austin Reeves, something to get moved. If your name wasn't Anthony Davis or LeBron, your behind was getting shipped off.
You know what I'm saying? That even Darvin Ham. Austin Reeves was about to. Oh yeah, Darvin Ham. It was on the hot seat. He's still on the hot seat, man.
But they won 3 in a row, so I'm like, all right, maybe they starting to, like you said, maybe like Duke said, they starting to figure it out. It's just I don't know. It's tricky with them. So, but I mean, they're 14 point. They don't score a lot. They're 14th in points per game. They can't really score. 21st in rebounds, so they don't really rebound the ball well enough either.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is so 18th and an opponent's point per game. I mean, it's I mean,
they definitely gonna be a playing team. It's who they going against in the playing is gonna really determine whether they'll make it. So they have
to have the play in favor of them. So they got to play like Utah or Sacramento.
So right, let's say it started right now, right? Obviously, the 9 and 10 seed plays 9 and 10 seed play each other, and then 7 and 8 plays each other, right?
So I'll take Lakers over Utah.
Okay, right. So between Dallas and Sacramento, who you taking?
That's a tricky one for me right now with them two, but I might give it to Dallas.
All right. So now it comes down to Dallas versus Los Angeles. Kyrie Irving versus LeBron James. Well, I'm sorry, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic versus LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Dallas gonna play no D, but oh my gosh, one game.
You can't say that because remember they got players that still help them play defense. They got Derek Lively, the rookie, who's been wilding. I love that boy. That boy been wilding.
Yeah, you know he has.
They just picked up PJ Washington from the Hornets. They just got in the trade today. That's my guy. He could stretch the floor.
Oh my god, in one game.
But that's the thing though. It's tricky because it's a 1-game elimination. So
that it would take a Herculean effort from LeBron James.
It probably gonna have to.
It would take a Herculean effort from LeBron James to beat Dallas in a play-in in a 1-game scenario. Maybe in a series, I might favor LA, but it's 1 game. Luka could go off at any moment. Jesus.
I mean, the man scored 73. Can't get no crazier than that. I'm just saying, it can't get no crazier than that. Unless the man he put on 60 on you. Nah, no, you chill. That's manifesting. Even though I want to see Luka put on 60. I'm saying,
the playoffs would start today. That 4-5 matchup would be lit. Clippers and Suns.
Yo, that was supposed to be the best matchup last year.
And I think the Clippers will get the better of them at this time too. I think Clippers were going to win that series last year too.
They were supposed to win. That was going to go to a 7-game series, bro. That was my favorite matchup out of all the playoff games that was happening. I didn't care about the first, second, third round, bro. That matchup right there, I watched game 1. I already knew it was a dogfight. Everybody remembers that one play, particularly when Devin Booker was complaining to the refs. He almost stepped out of bounds, and then what's it called? Oh, he complained to the refs because something that happened, and Russ threw the ball off him, hit Booker, and went out of bounds. And it was like, they stole that game from the Suns. Oh yeah, this is a lovely series. Kawhi gets hurt.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, damn. This team, like,
the moment Kawhi went hurt, I was like, yeah, they might win. But but they didn't get blown out. That's the thing. So that gives credit. That tells you how good of a coach Ty Lue is. That he was still able to compete with the Phoenix Suns. And that was a Devin Booker,
DeAndre Ayton,
and KD.
KD. Yeah, KD. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul was there. Yeah, Chris Paul was there. Yeah, that was Chris's final season.
Like, come on, they was definitely beating that team, man. They was definitely beating that team, man. Now, if we had to go look out east, like we already know about the Celtics. We already talked about them, right? This is really their needle doesn't move at all. Same thing with Cleveland. They ain't make no trades. Their needle doesn't move at all. Milwaukee at number 3.
They still the shit though. Like Cleveland is still gonna be a team like to be look out for. Milwaukee, we'll see what they do with Patrick Beverley. Now they got defensive help. We'll see how they'll go because Doc Rivers has not have been, I think, like 1-4 with Doc Rivers as head coach now.
We're actually literally tied with, like, if Cleveland lose to, let's say they go on.
Oh, yeah, we tied. Well, it's a three-way tie in the East.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, this might get a little bit like the West. Maybe from like the 4 to the 1, from the 1 to the 4 seed. Honestly,
yeah. Sixers, Joel Embiid is out unless they say for the season, but they're not going to say it for a while. They're going to hint at it, but eventually they're going to have to say they shutting him down. But I'm not worried about the Sixers at all.
I think they just need to just win games. If they can win games, bro, and they position themselves in a good, like, going into the playoffs, they're gonna be fine.
Indy is just a very great scoring offensive team. Defensively,
historically, in both categories.
Historically great and offensively. Defensive, like you said, historically awful. I feel like if you could D them up, you got them. Miami is going to be always. I don't care how low their seed is, bro. They always going to be a threat in the East in the playoff because you got playoff Jimmy and you got Terry Rozier. So I want to see what he does with Bam and Jimmy as well. Orlando, I hope they make the playoffs because they don't make the playoffs. We gotta have a talk, bro.
Yeah, because there's no way you should have Paolo having an all-star season, Franz having a wonderful season. And
they dropped they was like a top 4 team, a top 3 team, and they dropped all the way to 8th now. So now they ain't playing.
They're 5-5 in their last 10. I'm not gonna lie,
they gotta make the playoffs this year, bro. They gotta make the playoffs. Chicago and Atlanta, I don't know, bro.
Wild cards.
Wild cards indeed.
Because what the hell? Like look at Atlanta about to be right there with Brooklyn, 20 and 30.
I mean, Brooklyn could catch them if Brooklyn start winning some games. They could catch them.
I'd be damned if they do.
The only ones you're not paying attention to, I think they out. Obviously, Detroit is not making it out. They're eliminated.
Charlotte got 40 losses.
Yeah, Charlotte is terrible, bro.
They have a 20% win percentage. Yo, that's crazy.
Charlotte's awful. Washington, they booing the crap out of Jordan Poole. So, I mean, like if Toronto's not going to make it, I think they're in rebuild mode. Honestly, we'll see. I think they're personally in rebuild mode. But I think that 7-10 is interesting to me. Actually no. 8. I would say 8 to 10. 8 to 10 because I'm not worried about the Heat. The Heat are going to make it. Like
wherever they get placed, they're going
to make it, and they're going to make some noise. 8 to 10 is interesting to me. That's where it's interesting. 8 to 11. I'll say it like that because I think Brooklyn could probably sneak in.
If
Brooklyn start winning, they could win. They could win. If Brooklyn start winning some games, they can sneak in.
I mean, it really depends on how we going to see Shooter play.
That's true. Or that
it really depends. If he can lead that offense, by all means, I think he can do something. Get Mikal Bridges the ball. The only thing that be making me mad sometimes is like, and he's such a prolific scorer, and it's crazy. It's ridiculous that he's still on the bench. Cam Thomas. Great.
He should be in a lineup in my eyes, bro.
He should be, but at the same time, bro, I heard from a Nets fan at my job. He said he's a great player. We love Cam Thomas, but he needs to start playing team ball a little bit better.
He an ISO baller there.
Yeah, he's a heavy ISO baller, but at the same time, like, he's so good scoring the ball. It's like
Cam Thomas is real.
He's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, like play continuity, like develop continuity with your teammates to play and pass the ball. Yes, we know you're a bucket getter, but help us win games, dog. Like, it's not just about you scoring.
I,
We
I
get it.
think
We was on the bench for so long.
I think
Like,
the 6 are going to stay. I think the 6, maybe Indiana. No, actually, I'm lying. I'm lying.
nah, this is gonna flip flop a lot. We
Philly,
already know
Philly.
Boston.
Unless Joel B comes back, Philly's going to fall. They're going to make the play in the play, but even then, it's just like I don't know, bro, because that's just they're not going to be so bad. They ain't going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be in the playoffs or the play in. They might make the play in and just get eliminated from there, but if they make the playoffs, especially if we play them. It's a 5-game series unless they got Joel Embiid. So I can see Indiana rising past Philly and the Heat rising past Philly to put them in that playoff positioning.
But that's why I kept saying Philly got to win games.
But that'll do it for us. We had an hour 20. We're gonna wrap it up. It's been ATB Josh, ATB SHOM, Diggity, Shomer with whatever nickname he got. I don't know. He always come up with some new nickname.
Hey, look, ATB.
Do the exit. You better with the exit than me.
Hey man, look, it's AKA SHOM, Diggity, AKA SHOM, what you want to call it? You feel me? And my main man ATB Josh, hey, don't forget to follow his Twitch channel. I put it in the description last time, y'all. Go look at that man gaming channel, yo. If you love gaming, you love watching people play the game, you love watching playing the game, playing new games. Come on.
I'm gonna try and switch over to YouTube now too. Try to get the YouTube views up.
I'm
gonna be streaming Tekken 8, so I'm hopping back into the Tekken Lab.
As you should. I saw a little bit of clips on it. I saw like this evolution clip of Tekken. I'm like, oh
yeah, it's dope. Nah, Tekken 8 is hard, bro. I'm not even a big fighting game fan. I love this shit.
We might have to get up on that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here.